Hello ladies and gents, I am Inadifin and welcome back to Aurora 4X. So it has been quite a while since I played this last, so forgive me if I am a little rusty. However, what I do wish to do this episode is actually take my fight to the invaders. So, an overhaul has just been completed, so let's see who is ready to fight in the fleets. So we have a good number of ships available to us, as can be seen in the fleet menu there. And now let's have a look at the naval organisation. So, in the fighting force we have a load of fighters there. Still awaiting, it seems, a couple of the David Attenboroughs, so that we can then fix them to these fleets. Then also could really do with another ship carrying some of the defense blue screens. So hopefully that's three more David Attenborough? Yeah, I think so. So got a couple of the mods there, so I'll let us just continue time. Electronic warfare has been completed, that is good. Special scientists, Journal, that's the one. I don't want to put you next. Probably fire control rating. But no actual countermeasures. How is the production of ships operating at the moment? Yeah, two more David Attenboroughs in production, but I kind of want a third. Due Survey 1 is completed its orders. Does that mean where it is? It might be in an odd location. So it is currently in Bletchley. Is there anywhere around here which still hasn't been discovered yet? It's not everywhere has been surveyed yet, so let's send the Discovery 1 back through the gate. So head back to the Tower Set jump point and it's standard transition. Continue going forwards. Oh, shipbuilding rate has improved. That's always a very useful tech to have. Still on the logistics strong control, it's production, wasn't it? Bailey Hutchison, yes, it was you. Yeah, shipbuilding rate, a very useful one. Fuel production, kind of want to do that one. Then queue that. No, not remove that. Then queue that, and then probably queue the fuel production, because although not producing fuel at the moment, we'll need to produce fuel at this later point. Okay, so a couple more construction brigades have been built on Tunney. That's good. Need a couple more. Clear. Task. So want as many construction brigades as possible, really. Though some of the other divisions would be useful. The construction brigades are vital for going around all my systems. Okay, missile launch rate has been improved once more, which is excellent news. Adam Cartwright though has joined. He is better because he only have 5 max labs, but that's fine. I'll go for this. It will take a while with just the 3 research facilities. As you can see, it's going to take many years. But that, once I get it, will be a massive coup. So, the Mod 1 has completed the overhaul. That is excellent news. Okay, so yeah, just waiting for the 2 David Attenboroughs to be completed. I said I might want another one for missile defense. Countermeasures have been improved. That is a very, very useful bit of tech. Particularly if I want to go lasers against these guys, these invaders, because they have all countermeasures as far as I remember. And countermeasures will help overpower that. Let's go for that, and then probably work towards EM sensitivity. So where is my sense fire control? Cue that. So that'll take absolutely ages, but it will give me the edge I need. Fighter production build rate has gone to 14. That's really useful. Those fighters will be thrown out that much quicker. A new David Attenborough has been built. So let's just go put that in the correct location. Right, there we go. I've just organised the fighters into the new fleet. So I just need to now order them to land. So I've just got them in a new task group. Now I need you to go on task groups. There should be a nice one called Wing 4. To land on mothership and assign and add move. Close that and click on 5 seconds. Fighters 4 should now all be on board. So naval organisation, yep, mothership, David Attenborough. So that now means have another task force. So these wings are all there waiting. Don't know if I have enough ships on this one actually. Seems to be lacking in capacity. I'll just have a check. Yes, the new wing, Wing 4, is actually missing 1 FTP. So let's just add one in, I guess. Let's build a new one. Let's go. There you go. New fighter has been created. So now a new fighter is created, just need to add it in to this ship. So I add the ship there, and then I open this branch. So create the branch there, and then with the task group 4, I go to the task groups, order 4, to go on to Wing 4, land on specified mothership, assign, add move, and then click 5 seconds, completed its orders. So, a new David Attenborough has been built, it seems. Let's go to the naval organisation and sort this out. Looking at it, I don't think I've added enough branches for my wings, but no matter, because I can't really send all my ships out together, because I've got the HDD as well as the Cray, with Cray being the mothership of this entire fleet I want to be sending out, but yeah, I'll have to deal with that, I think. Right, one thing I am going to do before I go into combat with the invaders, I am going to build myself another 2 David Attenboroughs, and that's going to be for another 30, so 15 blue screens, so I'm now going to build another 15 as well. And this does seem a little bit expensive, but I think I do need this additional fleet in order to take on the invaders in force. I don't want to be sending a half-assed attempt against them. I want to send a very strong, very powerful message against them. That's 2 more David Attenboroughs. It's going to be completed next year. And also industry, fighters, blue screen, 15. Oh, perhaps put the auto turns on. So it looks the discovery there is almost finished. Discovery 1. You can discover one more item, I think. So 5 inactive research labs. So let's get those activated. Did not see what I'd researched. My guess is energy weapons. If not, I'm going to work on energy weapons anyway because I want this extra tracking speed. So a couple more blue screens have been built. It's always useful. Two construction brigades have been completed. Again, let's do some more of those. It's going to give me all of the construction brigades. Right, so I've had maintenance failure on the blue screens. That's because I have not been maintaining them. Okay, so I've just done a little bit more organisation here. So now have the primary mobile force waiting to go. The fighters here, though, just need a little bit more working with because unfortunately I've gone and moved all of them into the blue screen here, which was on the HDD. So just need to quickly adjust that, but otherwise these are ready to go. So just give me a moment while I fix this up. So after much fiddling around with the naval organisation, all of the David Atwood's are now filled with fighters. So we have 2 blue screens and 3 FTP armed craft. So that's a good amount of missiles, a good amount of defense. Well, that's what I hope. And they're going to be led into battle by the Cray. So in fact, let's release this ship. The primary force has been deployed. Hopefully that means that all of the other ships are actually landed. Yes, they are. By the looks of it, they have landed. Now let us head back to Bletchley and order the primary force to head towards Talsetti. So, to start with, just move 2. Stop auto turns. I need to turn your active sensors on. Active on. I'll just start active on primary force. Any moment I'm expecting enemies to pop it on sensors. So we have cryogenic has been completed and the tension is still palpable. So they've completed their orders. Primary force. Transit. Now fleet head towards move 2. Wait, time seems to be moving slower. No, it is travelling at normal speed. Drop down then. Oh, that's just complete their orders, okay. We have contact. So thermal contact. Doesn't look like they have seen me yet. they've spotted me. So, orders. Fleet, Tunny, not float. 1. Primary force. Just remove all orders. Naval organization. Fighters deploy. Okay, so the fighters should now have all deployed. I mean, like a ton of extra fleets. And also, while I'm here, I'll just set up the combat for all of them. So assign that, and then set mode, point blank PD, no assignment, copy to entire race for all of these. Assign those, assign all, copy to race. So all the FTPs now should be set up. Oh, you aren't set up. Assign all, copy to race. Boaties have active sensors on. So fighters 2. I would like you to follow. And what range do I want them to follow at? I want to be within the missile range, but I cannot remember how far that is. 20 million, okay. Let's order all of these guys to go within 20 million of their target then. So fighters 2, go to contact striker, follow, there, follow, there. Fighters 3, follow me. Fighters 4, and fighters 5, go against you. I want to remove the inter jump. Right, let's just reset this up. Right, so the fighters now are set to follow their target. See how long it's going to take for them to get going. Getting closer and closer to engagement. Right, a load of 5-second increments have gone off. That makes me think that they have fired missiles at me, which means they massively outrange me. This could be painful. Let's increment in 5 seconds. Okay, we're getting closer to the engagement. Unfortunately, my ships are struck by a huge array of shots there. You got anti-missiles. So they've taken out 3 of my ships. This isn't going well. Okay, all fighters return back to base. Should you have any survivors left? So task group, primary force, land on assigned mothership, remove all. Going to land on assigned mothership. Fighters 4. Remove all, go return to base. It's striking me too hard. Well, that didn't go well. Turn off the auto turns, so unfortunately, my ships, although they're faster, their anti-missile missiles have a considerable range on me. So that their anti-missile range, so their missile range is 100, 105, 102 million. So if I want to outrange them, I need things faster than 100 million meters. Okay, well, I'll order my fighters 1 to land back on the mothership. Oh, hang on, something of 3 survive. A boatie survived. No, it must have just been damaged but not destroyed. There we go. Now it's just fighters 1 and 6 which remain. So, land back on your mothership. So land on your assigned mothership. So just completing their orders. There we go. So unfortunately the primary force has been defeated. That was unfortunate. Well, standard transit, then head over to Tunny, and, well, essentially begin an overhaul, I think. Because I need to rebuild the fleet. That is irritating. Irritating to the extreme. I think that's a good place to leave off, so thank you very much for watching this episode of Aurora 4X with myself and a Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as this is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I shall see you next time. But, until then, I'm out. Goodbye!